I'll tell you what, speaking of game MVP, going into the fourth quarter before they went on that awesome run led by JJ, I think my game MVP was going to be Miles Price. But it was between Price or Will Reichert. Like, that's just how just
Yeah.
lackluster the offense was. Defense really got rolling, granted, in the second. I mean, the Bears, you think about the defense, and we'll talk about in the next segment a little bit more, but, they score on their opening drive, long opening drive. And then they scored 3 points up until the very end. I mean, we'll look at it a little bit more in segment 2, but that defense really clamped down. But as far as game MVP, again, Miles Price, he kind of passed the eye test. Will Reichert drilling that last second field goal before second half. Go ahead.
Can I throw out a real under the radar one that nobody's talking about, but I think they're going to see it on tape? Jalen Redmond lived in the backfield. I don't know if he ever shows up on the actual stat sheet because it was always, there was one where Dallas Turner got there first, or where a blitzer got there first, or it was someone else's pressure or sack, the one sack, Javon Hargrave. He gets there first. Jalen Redmond was right there too. I think he was incredibly disruptive, and that just got to Caleb. It wasn't even that it hurried things and it ruined spacing or timing or whatever. He was rattled. He was sailing them. That's how you can tell a QB is really shaking it. Like when they start going a little high and they start going, throwing everything a little too far because he's a little too turned up, because he feels like he's rushing his process because he's under so much pressure. I don't know if I can say MVP over somebody like Hargrave, who had the sack, or like JJ McCarthy himself, who's definitely who I would give it to for real, but I did want to shout him out.